Boots Ennis, what a great fight. You are a machine. Zayas, a little inexperienced, but you will be back. You're a great fighter. Let's make the biggest fight in boxing today. Vergil Ortiz, Boots Ennis, let's go!
Congratulations, man. Talk about like that first round. Were you thinking like it's gonna end before he even gets?
He could have did it the first round, but you know he gets in there and like to play around a little bit. I'll get on him sometime about playing around like that.
And then in that third round, it seemed like Xander had a lot of success. Man, I don't know if
y'all better look at them tapes again. Y'all talking a lot of success. They hit him like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. Did your instructions change after?
No, nothing changed. I wanted the Boots to go to the body more. You know what I mean? And use his jab more. But he was setting a lot of shots up too. You see the shots he was hitting with. You know what I mean? And I was telling him not to stay there, because every time you stay there, you hit him with a good shot. Xander grabs him. He holds him. You don't see Boots. You see he can outbox him too. You saw what he was doing when he was jabbing. How many jabs he was hitting with? You know what I mean?
10 seconds.
He can do that, but he loved to fight. That's why these people come to see, man. He put on the show, man. You know what I mean? That's why they come to pay the scene.
Bam! Good hook from, oh, oh, good counter. Oh, he back on bad today. Boots let his hands go. He let his hands, man, go right there. Yeah, go right there. He's down. He's down on one knee. He knocked Zayas down again. He knocked him down again. It's Boots ball by knockout. It's over. It's over. Boots ball by knockout. Zayas said, I'm done. Unified champion at 154. Jaron Boots Ennis. Knockout. 3 knockdowns.
It was just, that was, I mean, the fight was incredible. The third round was one of the best rounds I've ever seen in sport.
Would you rather a fight with Vergil or unification? You as a fan and as a promoter?
Me, unification. Because that's, you know, there's a lot of conversation right now about belts and stuff like that. I'm on the belt side, right? For me, sport is about championships, legacy, and in boxing, there's no bigger legacy than belts, right? And that's what Jaron Ennis wants. He wants belts. So whether that's Josh Kelly, whether that's Fundora, he's going to want to fight the other champions before he moves up to 160.
Eddie, you've worked with a few American champions, but is this the guy now that is really taking hold as the kind of fighter you've been looking for the United States?
I mean, everyone knows for so long how good he is, Sean, like, and he just needed these kind of opportunities. But it's the way that he fights. That's the difference. You've got guys with great IQ that come with a safety-first mentality, which, listen, it's the art of boxing. Hit and don't get hit. The people in there, they don't want to watch safety first. They want to watch fights like that.
Jaron, what's your reaction to this knockout?
Wow. That's all I can say is let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Boots is it. Boots is it, y'all.
Boots is Sebastian Fundora, Vergil Ortiz.
He it, yo.
He gonna beat
Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. I want my man right here. Let's go, champ. That's right.
Big Brooklyn. Big Brooklyn.
Big Brooklyn.
Boots and Fundora. Boots and Fundora.
Yeah, I like that. I like Boots. Boots
versus Vergil Ortiz too?
Boots. None of them can't beat him.
Nobody. What could Xander have done? He should have. What was it?
Not four. Right? Gave him the belts.
Okay, gave him the belts. That's it.
Gave him the belts. There, son.
That's right.
Take that. Don't kill me. I was saying, don't kill him, Boots. Don't kill him.
Don't kill him, Boots.
Don't kill him, Boots. Don't kill him.
You killed him, man.
We all knew it. I was honored to walk him out his first fight. We all knew Boots was gonna be a problem, man. Boots is definitely a problem. I don't know who want to see him, but I gotta say this too. That young fella he was fighting, that young Puerto Rican he was fighting just now, he's going to be back. He's a G. He took this fight and didn't have to, and he's just 22 years old. Bro, I love this young cat that Boots just beat. That Puerto Rican kid gonna be around a long time, and he gonna be champion again, bro. He tough, he just Xander. He just 22 years old. Man, salute to him for the way he fought, for taking this fight. Man, shout out Xander, bro. Much love for me, dog. I know you're gonna be back and you're gonna be a champion again, but Boots just a different animal. Boots just a different animal, dog. Taking punches, took some good punches, stood there and fought. Gotta be smarter going forward, though.
Thank you, brother. Nah, tonight Sanders surprised me. It was a blowout, you know, but I gotta give it to Sanders, you know what I'm saying? I think that Sanders should have waited a little bit longer, you know, get more experience.
and you know, and then fight Boots. It was too early, you know. But I mean, if you got to give it to Xander, you got to give it to him. And he got the heart of a lion, and he'll be back.
I know you said, you know, it was too early, but I mean, he did get up from the knockdowns. It seemed like he had Boots hurt like in the third, fourth there. I mean, did you think maybe
I was surprised that they let the fight go that long, you know, because I was really concerned about him getting hurt like that. But that's boxing, you know. Their corner decided to let him out. Thank God, I hope he's okay. And you know, there was times there that he could have turned it around, but I mean, tonight it was Boots' night. You know what I'm saying?
Do you favor Fundora or Vergil against Boots, or is Boots?
That I really don't know. I think that Fundora will be a really tough fight for, you know, for the fighter right now.
What do I think? There ain't nothing to think. It's a knockout.
No, man, like, just of the fight could seem like...
Whatever I say,
he wasn't ready, man.
Whatever I say is not gonna benefit.
Exactly. He should have.
Let's see him unified. Let's see. He's unified now. Let's see him become undisputed. Good job.
Are you proud of the way Xander performed?
No, I
Definitely.
give him props.
Part of a
He was like
champion.
lion of heart.
He showed, and his team was made the decision. That's it.
What did you think about Boots' performance? I mean, he overcame some kind of hard spots there.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Absolutely. I see things, though, that I think other champions in that weight class or contenders could capitalize. I'm not there yet. I'm at 147. We'll go from there, but for anybody at 154, I hope they saw what I saw tonight.
So you feel that maybe Boots was a little vulnerable when you say that?
I'll let the guys at that weight class answer that.
Okay, Johnny Boy, I'm here with Jaron Ortiz, man. Incredible fight, Boots versus Xander. What's your reaction, bro?
Man, it was a great fight. They both showed their heart out. They both got hurt. Xander came back and almost knocked out Boots. Great sportsmanship from the both in the end of it. Very professional, and the sky's the limit for both of them. I think they both needed this type of fight.
Absolutely. Now, Boots going into a fight with Fundora. How did that play out? Who do you like?
I'm gonna go with Boots. But to be honest, I think I like to see him against Josh Kelly before I see him against Fundora.
He's showing up. And what about Vergil Ortiz? That's a tough matchup too. Styles make fights, right?
Styles make fights. You know, before I would have said Boots, no problem, but after seeing him being vulnerable and getting hurt, you know, now I can say, you know, Vergil has a puncher's chance. He has a puncher's chance.
A beast in there, you know what I mean? But you think Boots reigns supreme versus everybody?
Say that again?
You think Boots reigns supreme versus everybody?
After beating Xander, yeah. After beating him down.
That's the test, right?
Yeah.
And when are we going to see you again?
Hopefully before the year ends out.
All right, that's it, man. We wish you the best of luck, man. Thank you for your time, man. Check. What's your reaction to this incredible performance?
Great fight, man. It's finally time for Boots. Boots is next up, man. Let him get his flowers. Let him display his talent. And let's go, baby.
Absolutely, man. You walked him out. What was that feeling like walking him out?
It's beautiful walking him out. It's even more beautiful when he gets the win. So it makes you feel like your energy is, you got the right energy.
Absolutely, man. And New York Knicks did it big, you know what I'm saying? I know you're happy about that.
Knicks in 5, baby. You know what it is.
That's it. Does Boots beat Fundora and Vergil Ortiz?
Boots beat everybody they put in front of him.
One of the best ever right now, right? He's on that run.
He beats everybody.
That's it, man. Jada, thank you so much for your time, man. Congratulations on the podcast. You guys are killing it.
Good looking, brother.
I'm happy with my performance. It was
Both Jaron Boots Ennis and Xander Zayas entered Saturday night at Barclays Center in Brooklyn completely undefeated and fully convinced they would stay that way. For Jaron Ennis, this fight was never just about two belts. He made it clear that if he walked out of Brooklyn with the WBO and WBA titles, the goal was undisputed. Whoever held the remaining belt, whether Sebastian Fundora, Josh Kelly, or Vergil Ortiz, was next. His message was simple: clean out the Division I by one A win would have surged Ennis up boxing's pound-for-pound lists and positioned him as a legitimate candidate to become one of the faces of the sport. It was the role he had long felt destined for, but had been denied by legal disputes, avoided opponents, and cancelled fights. Saturday night at Barclays was supposed to be the night the waiting finally ended. For Xander Zayas, the stakes were just as significant, though in a different way. At just 23 years old, he had already become boxing's youngest unified ruler at 154 pounds. He had stated long before becoming champion that he always sought the biggest challenges in his division, and choosing to face Ennis, one of the most avoided fighters in the sport, was proof of that. A victory would have cemented him as one of boxing's elite. A defeat at his age, with his talent, would have simply been a test faced too early, a reminder that the best years of his career are still ahead of him, not behind. Either way, both men's futures were bright. The only question was who would be writing the better chapter next. In the build-up, Ennis left no room for doubt. At the press conference, he stated that his training camp had prepared for every possible style: taller fighters, faster fighters, bigger fighters, movement-based fighters. He brushed off any talk of a specific game plan, exposing him, saying it simply wouldn't matter. His message, as always, was clean and simple: in and out like a robbery, and don't blink.
How do you think he's going to fight on Saturday night?
To be honest, I don't care how he fight. It don't matter what he do. We ready for everything. We had every style in camp, so it don't matter. Whatever he want to do, we could do it. So y'all know my slogan. We in and out like a robbery, so that's what we're going to do.
That's a 2-belt world champion, career-long or almost career-long 154-pounder, but you've said all along, I'm levels above him. There's nothing he can do better than me. Why do you believe that?
Like I said before, he's a solid fighter. You know, he's a world champion for a reason. You know, but it just levels. You know, it's just levels, and I'm going to show come Saturday night and show my skills and my ability. I can't wait, yo. I'm trying to tell y'all, I cannot wait.
Only a couple of guys have gone the distance against you. Do you see this fight going the distance?
All depends. Y'all know my slogan. I'm in and out like a robbery. Me, about winner, about kid.
His promoter, Eddie Hearn, backed that confidence completely, comparing Ennis's self-belief to that of Terence Crawford, Bam Rodriguez, and Shakur Stevenson. Hearn pointed to the Karen Chakadzian fight as the moment he realized Ennis operates on a different level. It was a top-tier test that Ennis dominated, making the skill gap look enormous.
The difference between being a good fighter and being a great fighter is going into a changing room, sitting down on my seat, and having absolutely no doubt in my mind what he is about to do. So he has no fear, he has no nerves, but nor do I. I know what he's going to do. And I'll sit down on Saturday night and I'll say, come on then, superstar, light him up. Let's see it. And I know exactly what he's going to do.
Absolutely.
And because the mindset is too strong, the skill set is too great. And these are the special guys. It's the same with Boots. It's the same with Bam. You know, even Shakur. Like there's a different kind of mindset. Terence has got the same mindset, no doubt. Like these are greats, where you just know what they're going to do. He knows exactly what he's going to do on Saturday night, and he's going to do it. And that in the big moments, that's when they shine the brightest.
Zayas, for his part, refused to be intimidated. He told Ariel Helwani that he considered Ennis's record padded and believed Ennis had avoided the division's top names. He vowed to overpower him in the championship rounds. Zayas believed his size, reach, timing, and ability to adjust mid-fight would give him the edge, and that Ennis was walking into a trap, expecting an easy night that simply wouldn't come.
For the longest time, it was Boots against Vergil. Vergil has the issues. Were you the one that said, hey, let's try to swoop in here and take this fight away, or did they come to you once that was falling apart?
Well, obviously, we were looking for other fights. Josh Kelly was one of them. That fight never came. We never got answers from his team. And then we found out that the fight with Vergil Ortiz and Boots Ennis was falling apart. So I contacted Top Rank and I told them that I wanted to fight. I wanted that fight, and you know, they came back with the offer, and here we are.
Former world champion Timothy Bradley Jr. offered one of the more measured takes during the build-up, urging fans not to treat this as a foregone conclusion. Bradley acknowledged Ennis as one of the most gifted fighters in the sport, but also flagged a genuine concern. He pointed to past moments where slick, mobile fighters created real adjustment problems for Ennis. For Bradley, this was a fight that would reveal whether Zayas was truly ready for the highest level and whether Ennis could continue proving himself against elite opposition.
They thinking that this fight gonna be a slam dunk for freaking Boots Ennis. You crazy. You crazy if you think this fight gonna be a slam dunk for him. You know, who was the last technical guy that Boots fought, man? Karen? Come on, man. He getting in there with a young gun, man, just as hungry and energetic as he is. You understand that? Bigger than he is. Probably just as strong as he is. High boxing IQ, just as well as he does. You know, got skills, good counterpuncher, good legs, good movement. Can throws and punches, got a left hook. Which is the punch that Boots get hit with most. You know, like, Boots got the right hand that Xander gets hit with most. You know, this ain't gonna be no damn slam dunk. This probably might be like a half court shot. Yeah, for both these dudes, man.
Boxing trainer and analyst Greg Hackett pushed back hard against that caution, responding directly to Bradley's concerns about footwork. Hackett argued that every fighter has flaws and that those imperfections would be largely irrelevant once the two men were actually in the ring together. He gave Zayas credit as a talented young champion, but remained clear-eyed about the gap he believed existed. Ennis, in his view, operates on a completely different level. He warned that the confidence surrounding Zayas had been built by supporters who had followed his rise throughout his career, and that nothing on Zayas's resume had prepared him for someone like Boots.
But this is what I want to say. Listen, first off, Tim know better. He know that this is getting ready to be the end of Xander Zayas. This is it right here. I don't think Xander Zayas will fight anymore after this fight. Tim Bradley, I understand, you know, has a relationship with Top Rank, and, you know, he got love for the dog. And I get it. You know what I mean? You basically helped him groom his career because you was there, you know, when he turned pro, and you here now. I want to know, for one, if you're going to be in the building, Tim. I hope you in the building. Two, every fighter has mistakes. Every fighter has things that they do wrong or they might lack on. Especially you, Tim. Especially me. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get bad for Xander. Hey, Tim, I just want to tell you, it's going to get bad for Xander because of guys like you. You know what I mean? You trying your best to make people feel comfortable, confident in Xander. And I like Xander. Guess what? I like Xander. I think he's a great fighter. But this is it for him right here. You know what I mean? So I just hope that you got your suit on that night. You know what I mean? I hope that you, matter of fact, bring some flowers too, Tim. Bring some flowers. You know what I mean? Make sure you got your suit on, man, and just get ready to pay your respects. That's all. Boots Ennis, 154-pound kingpin. You know what I'm saying? The fight will be over within 5 rounds, so you'll have time to go celebrate and do whatever it is you like to do after fights. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Tell me how y'all feel.
Amado Vargas offered perhaps the most tactically specific blueprint for a Zayas upset. While fully acknowledging Ennis's power, speed, and versatility, Vargas believed Zayas had the tools to make the fight competitive if he committed to the right game plan. The key, in Vargas's eyes, was body work. Consistent body punching early could gradually slow Ennis's movement, reduce his explosiveness, and drain his power heading into the championship rounds. By disrupting Ennis's rhythm through body attacks, Zayas could force the challenger into a far more manageable fight.
I think he can win that fight. And I told, a lot of these people that if he could come real tight, like Miguel Cotto, real tight, not try to do anything crazy and work the body. I haven't seen anybody work the body on Jaron Ennis. Nobody. And look, nobody likes body shots. I don't care who you are. Oscar was robbed with a body shot against his own will, against Bernard Hopkins, like things like that. Nobody likes body shots. So I've been in there with some slick fighters like Jaron and, that are sharp and things like that. You touch that body, they start fading. They start, now they're in the inside with you. Now they can't move as much. Now they're, so just based off my experience and things like that, I mean, I think he could get the job done if he goes the body real tight like Miguel Cotto. But all respect to Xander. I mean, he has 2 belts on the line. It's only, upside for Boots Ennis, and he still took the fight. Xander still put the fight together and, called for the fight, and I have nothing but respect for him. Win, lose, or draw, you got to give a different level of respect for Xander Zayas after that.
Sean Porter leaned toward Ennis, predicting a 116-111 decision with a possible knockdown. Though he stopped short of certainty, he did add one notable caveat. If Zayas managed to pull off the upset, he would instantly become one of boxing's biggest stars. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, as your support truly means a lot to us. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates.